I really wanted to get some glitter for this video to fit the game that I'm about to talk about, but I figured it would be way too messy, and therefore I decided to just play with these coins instead. So shadan! Happiness for everyone! Tally ho, ItsOcean here, and this week we're talking about Little Misfortune. Little Misfortune is a game made by Killmonday Games, the studio which also made Fran Bow. Now this game was actually gifted to me by a friend of mine, which was incredibly awesome of them because I've had my eye on this game for a little while now. So go and check out the lovely RissaHavok over on Twitch and on YouTube. She's a lovely witchy lady who plays a lot of horror games. She's a great person, so go and give her some love. I'll leave a link to both of her channels in the description down below. Other than that, I actually don't have anything to say about this game that isn't story related, so shadan! Little Misfortune follows the story of Misfortune, a little girl who is full of smiles and sunshine. One day a voice tells her that she has to play a game in order to find eternal happiness. And so she sets out to find it. Only, things do not feel right, as Misfortune encounters nothing but, well, misfortune. Misfortune. Little Misfortune. The game's called Little Misfortune and she's called Misfortune. And she comes across a lot of misfortune. I get it now! We are also told that today is the day that Misfortune is going to die. Which is incredibly spooky. It's an interesting and eerie story that makes you feel anxious for this little girl, as well as just wanting to give her a big hug. Misfortune is also an incredibly adorable character with a positive outlook on life, even if she isn't having the best life herself. It was rather heartwarming seeing her tough out each misfortune that she came across in her journey. I mean, look at her! Look! Oh my god, let me adopt you, please! The story overall is incredibly morbid and you can't help but worry about Misfortune and consider your every single action that you make along the way. After all, if today is apparently the day that she's going to die, then will it be something that you have decided that will kill her? It's an absolutely great way of making decisions feel a lot bigger, even if it is just something small. Now, I shan't be discussing more of the story, otherwise we will be diving straight into spoiler territory. So let's get to the gameplay. Little Misfortune's gameplay is rather simple. It has your classic narrative-based gameplay, aka not much of it. You can walk around and you can interact with things, try to find secrets and throw glitter on stuff. Occasionally you will encounter a minigame, and these can be fun little distractions, but they don't add much to the experience overall. There are also decisions that you can make that will alter how parts of the story will play out. Some even grant you some really cool extra cinematics, and that is pretty cool. So that's the gameplay. There isn't really much more than that, but in Little Misfortune the story is the driving force, and thus the gameplay stays rather minimalistic but relaxing. There are collectibles to obtain too, which is pretty cool, and it gives you something to keep your eyes peeled for during the game. But that's pretty much it, so let's move on to the soundtrack. The soundtrack for Little Misfortune is full of lovely pieces that are sorrowful yet relaxing. But it also contains darker tracks with mystery and anxiety thrown in. After all, the game is rather dark and stars a kind of happy-go-lucky child, therefore having a mix of the two sounds works really well. Having light-hearted vibes followed by darker tones really suits Misfortune and her journey. After all, Misfortune is just a child inside of a scary world. My favourite track picks are Let's Play, a song that plays at the very start of the game, Unfortunate Misfortune, and a song that plays at the very end of the game, so I shan't say any more about that. Now comes the issues section, and the top issue on that list is this little girl is way too cute. Like, I need to protect her. Must protect. Hashtag must protect. I just said hashtag in a video. Is this what being a millennial feels like? Regarding issues, the only thing that I can say is if you don't like a lot of dialogue and don't like walking around and examining items, then this game will not be for you. But I didn't have any issues with the game. And it feels really nice to say that for once in a video. Holy hell. Yeah, that's a really lovely feeling. Is this what it feels like being in heaven? I could really get used to the— what? What's going on? What the hell's happening right now? Guys, I don't know. Whoa. It appears that I have ascended to heaven. I always thought heaven was a night in with the missus, if you catch my drift. But here I am. Come, my son, come. Sorry, force of habit. You were saying? Why do you laugh? Oh, well, the thing is, you said never mind. Oh, okay, well, anyway, it is time to enter Godtopia. Godtopia? I thought it was called heaven. The scribes misheard what I said to them. Bloody idiots. Anyway, off you pop, in you go. Okay, guys, well, I guess this is it. I guess I'm off then. It's been a wonderful privilege making these videos for you. I hope you have wonderful lives. I hope your children and your grandchildren, if you have children, all have wonderful lives. I hope your cats have wonderful night lives. I'm getting all emotional. I'll see you guys later. Oh my god, this is so cool. Wait a minute. What is that? That is Fallout 76. Okay, no, no, nah, no, I'm not having this. Put me back down there right now. I'm not doing this. Put me back down there. Overall, Little Misfortune is a gloomy and macabre game, but it packs in a lot of humour and charm. Its soundtrack really helps to further the mood, whether it be happiness, or sadness. The gameplay can be quite minimal, but the story, dialogue and occasional minigame keeps it from getting stale. There's a lot of fun to be had here for narrative-driven and minimalistic game fans out there, and it is definitely something to try out if you've never tried one of these kinds of games before. And that's why Little Misfortune has earned the title of Fun Times. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about Little Misfortune in the comment section down below. Feel free to give me any recommendations for games that you would like to see me cover on this channel. A big old shout out once again to the lovely RissaHavok over on Twitch and YouTube. I will leave a link to her channels in the description down below, so go and check her out. I also just want to quickly say thank you for all the support that you've given on this channel so far. I am having a lot of fun with this channel right now. It's a lot of work, but I'm loving every minute of it. But the only way that we can get this channel to grow is by sharing the videos or the channel itself to everyone you know. Yes, that's right, I'm talking about your friends, I'm talking about your family, I'm talking about your grandma, I'm talking about your grandma's weird friend Doris who pees in your car when you take her home at Christmas, but you let it slide because she's a lovely old lady and she gives you lots of Werther's Originals for the entire drive. But my friends, it is time. We will share the channel on the beaches, we will share the channel in the trenches, but most of all, we will share the channel on the benches. I couldn't think of anything better that rhymed with trenches. But all jokes aside, liking the videos, leaving a comment and sharing the channel really helps me a lot. I know, a lot of YouTubers tend to say this kind of stuff, and as frustrating as I know it can be to listen to sometimes, it is because it is legitimately true. It really does help channels. YouTube's algorithms take into account likes, comments, interaction, shares, and how much of a YouTube video you watch, also known as watch time. So if you can, please do those things. I seriously appreciate it more than you could ever know. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!